have this opportunity of a lifetime. It means absolutely nothing if you don't take advantage of it in the lifetime of this opportunity.
I am Andrea, and I came to Amenzone because I just had a baby, and my husband and I were walking past Amenzone, and we saw some women bear crawling on the floor, and my husband said, "That looks like a fun place for you to work out at." And so I decided to come to the Mommy and Me class because I could bring my children with me. I have 2 boys and a daughter, so I'm a mother of 3. And I've been working out there for 3.5 months, and I've lost 30 pounds. And the thing I love the most about working out at Amenzone is that I feel like I have a personal trainer every time I'm there. And I also feel like my trainers push me far beyond what I would push myself. And I'm doing things that I never thought I could do before. And the thing I love the most about Amenzone is that when I first started, it was just to lose a few pounds to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight. But I'm addicted because it changed my perspective of how I see fitness and health. And I love how I feel healthier, I feel stronger, and I feel motivated to keep going. And that's why I'm addicted to Amenzone.
All right, my name is Arthur Amadeo. I'm an Amenzone trainer, and the way I inspire other people, especially in my classes, is by giving off a lot of energy, make sure they're doing the right form, but just getting in their face, pumping them up, screaming, shouting, and just just helping them out is what gives me energy. And then when they come to my class, I just always want to give 110% and always push them further. My inspirational quote, it's really special to me because it was the first one I ever gave after my first class. It's all about, a brick wall. Everybody has challenges in life, and when you're coming up to that brick wall, you got to decide on if you're going to break through it, you're going to climb over it, go around it, or let it stop you. And here at the gym, when we're pushing other people, it's all about breaking through that wall, because that's when you start to learn, you start to get better and improve by breaking through that wall and getting outside your comfort zone. Boom.
What is your favorite sound?
The mic, I'm out. Woo! Favorite sound, right there. Woohoo!
Hey guys, thank you for joining. My name is Amen with Amenzone. I am with Summer Hensley, the Amenzone Trainer of the Year for 2013. No easy task to accomplish, but she's managed to accomplish it. And I want to talk to Summer. She's very camera shy, but Trainer of the Year. But I want you to tell us, Summer, how come your members or the Amenzone members who come to your classes are so inspired and empowered when you live? What's the magic that you bring into your classes?
I think for me, or for them, when they walk in,
Right.
I provide a very upbeat, kind of place for them to be, somewhere where a safe haven for them to come to, be themselves, but have fun in the process, because this workout is it's so intense. And, I want them to have fun with it, especially on Friday night classes, They have, the whole week they've been working and they've been hustling, and I want them to be able to come here and have a great time, but work.
Right. So when they break down and they just can't give any more, I've seen you do this in class, you get really up close and personal, and then you see them doing stuff that they didn't even think they could accomplish. So is that part of your strategy to get them to the point of failing and then raise them up and really show them what they can really do?
Yeah,
Push hard?
and absolutely. When they feel like they just can't give anything else,
Right.
I really kind of make everybody feel like they're the only person in the room, and I get personal with them. Even though it's a great big class, I make sure that I go up to watch form and just really get in there close and encourage them to dig deep.
That's why you're Trainer of the Year.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
My name is Kelsey, and I'm an Amenzone trainer.
So Kelsey, so tell me, how do you inspire and motivate your members to be the best versions of themselves?
How I motivate people is I think about, okay, if I walked into this room, how am I going to be motivated? If I'm not going to be motivated when I walk through the door, how am I going to get anybody else to be motivated? The difference about people that come here is they're not just training to get fit, to lose weight, to gain muscle. They're training to better themselves and better their lives. So it's really important for me to be in a good mindset when I walk through the door. So at the beginning of classes, I'll often have them choose a quote up on the wall so that they remember why they're here and why they're trying to better themselves, what in the past is driving them to the future. So when things get hard, that's what they're doing, is they're remembering the quote. Remember that quote that you chose. So I remember when I'm walking through, when I can't do another push-up, when I can't do another squat, I'm going to, because I'm trying to be better than my previous self than when I walk through the door. So that's how I get people to motivate themselves.
What's your favorite quote?
My favorite quote here or of all time?
Of all time.
My favorite quote of all time is, in a world where everyone wants to shine, true champions show a certain amount of humility. They single-handedly alter the playing field by elevating everyone in their midst. And how I relate that to Amenzone is we're not trying to get up to the top alone. We come in here as a group and we leave as a group. That if I'm trying to be the best me, I'm going to bring everybody with me, because I don't want to be alone at the top. I want to bring everybody else with me, because that's how the world should be. We're all one. We're all trying to be better together. I'm not selfish in my goals.
How do I inspire my clients? Well, first off, I want to get to know a little bit about them personally, a little bit about their goals, what they're looking to gain when coming to Amenzone Fitness. And then, once I know that, then I go right into the classes. So I'm looking to really push them and get them out of their comfort zone. That's the biggest thing here at Amenzone. And once I get them to that point where they're out of that comfort zone and they feel that they can't go any farther, that's when I get down and I really encourage them in showing them that, you know what, you can do this. You can get the most out of your body, not only by yourself, but with someone there supporting and encouraging you and leading you to that end zone. My favorite quote, man, right up here on the wall. We see it every day. It's all about, there's nothing noble about being superior than another man. True nobility comes from being superior than your previous self. We're all about being better than who we were the minute before, yesterday. You always got to be looking to improve.
My name is Amen Aisegohi. I'm the founder of Amenzone Fitness and Amenzone Foundation. How do I motivate and get the best out of clients when they come in? That's an individual thing to the person that I'm talking to. So when you walk into Amenzone and I happen to be your trainer, I like to find out what is it that makes you excited? What pushes you right now? What you've done in the past to get you here? But I also want to know what breaks you. I want to know what gives you your most, or what is your biggest source of stress. A lot of the members remember me asking them that when they first get started. And I want to know what you're fighting for, what is important to you. So when you come and train, what is your why? Why are you here? That is a defining question for me, and it should be for you. So when I have a client here and they're working out and they reach that breaking point where they feel like they can't rise up, I remind them of their why, because that's my responsibility. Yours is to show up and give 100%. I'm there to ensure that you give 100% once you show up. My favorite quote of all time, I learned it from my grandmother since I was a kid. She said, it's not how you start in life, it's how you finish. Whatever you're doing, it's okay to trip and fall a couple of times. It's okay to hit those challenges and feel like you can't get up. But one thing you must do is get up. So it's not how you start. It doesn't matter how many times you failed, so long as you finish. Because once you finish, you're a winner. Because most people quit just before they accomplish their goals.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Fields-Arden, and I'm a member at Amenzone, and I go to the Old Town Scottsdale gym. In March of this year, I decided to get fit, and I'd gotten not very fit and put on a lot of weight over a couple of years. So I'm one of those people who works out, doesn't work out. I started a really tough job that left me no time at all, and Amenzone opened just across the street from where I worked, and it had a couple of really good ideas. I thought it was short, exercise times, half an hour, but it was close. And I've got 3 kids and a husband, and I got no time. So I thought, give it a try, see what happens. So I went my first day. It was exhausting, and it was different. And I'm not particularly a team sport player. I was a high jumper and ran track all through high school and university. And I thought, well, this might not work for me. I loved it. I really loved it because it's almost like a personal training session, and the trainers are so positive and they help your form, and they keep you going. When you don't think you can do one more push-up, you do another 5. And then they keep mixing it up. So every day was a little different. And you get a little butterflies in your stomach because you know you're walking in and it's gonna be really hard, but it was fun too, because not just the trainers, but the people around you are exhausted and working out, and everybody high-fives each other and fist bumps, and it just keeps you, if you're a competitive person or not a competitive person, you still wanna keep trying. So you do. And then there's a lot of team things going on where one person's hopping on a tire and another person's doing lunges, and you slap your hands as you walk by and you do another one, and it propels you to do a little bit more. So I started out really unfit, and then I got a little bit more fit and a little bit more fit, and I got addicted to it. And like I said, it worked with my work. It was a quick, powerful workout, and it worked out everything. So I lost 42 pounds in 5 months, and I didn't really diet. I tried to eat healthy, and then on the weekends I would, eat with my family and go to Cheesecake Factory, but it wasn't torture because I had my life and I worked out. And I'm gonna keep going because it's been so easy, but more than just the weight, I feel a lot lighter and I lost a lot of weight, but it worked out everything. And as a female, you always forget your arms. And this worked out everything. I mean, I can do chin-ups now. Nobody can do chin-ups. So few girls can do chin-ups. And it wasn't anything special. It was just doing what the trainers asked me to do every day. And it's fun. And you laugh. It's so exhausting and it's so thrilling, but you really sweat and you really feel like you had a workout. I recommend it to everybody. It's the thing, I think.
My name is Sonia and I'm an Amenzone trainer. When you get to know your clients and build a relationship with them, you understand a little bit more about their story and what they're all about. And once I get to that point, I know that I can push them a certain way. And there's nothing more rewarding than to see them step outside their comfort zone and do things that they never thought they could do. So I think the inspiration right there is, just pushing them a little bit harder each time and, watching them accomplish those things. One that has really stuck with me, actually since the beginning of the year, is it's super short, sweet, and simple, but it's something that I have on my phone that I just can't bring myself to take off because it gets me month by month, and it's she believed she could, so she did. So I think that could really resonate with anybody, not just she, but he believed he could, so he did.
My name is Jennifer, and I am a lead trainer with Amenzone Fitness. I inspire my clients by trying to be as positive and motivating as I can. I say motivating things, and I try to have them think about what makes them feel good and why they are here to begin with, what prompted them to come here, and use that to make them feel their best and to go out and be their best. My favorite inspirational quote is, and always has been, I might botch a little bit, but dance like no one is watching, live like you don't need work or money, and love like you've never been hurt. That quote to me signifies being free and fearless and freedom and just letting go and not letting anything stop you and just be you. And I love that quote.
Hey, I'm Patrick Mickens. I'm Amenzone Elite Trainer. Well, I inspire my clients to get the best version of themselves by relating to them, finding what's inside of them that moves them, that motivates them, that gives them that self-esteem, that confidence, and I try to pull that out of them as a natural person, Sometimes people don't have a lot of motivation who we deal with. I try to find that and pull it out of them. My favorite inspirational quote is from my father. He used to tell us, if the mind conceives and the heart believes, the body will achieve. From the clients is that when I see that hope in their eyes, when I know that they didn't think they could do something and now they realize they can do it. Because now they're gonna pull from that situation along to like the next time they work out in class. They're gonna say, hey, I couldn't do it that day, but I did it that day. And I'm inspired by that. Then when I go home, I'm inspired by them saying, hey, well, Patrick, you can't do this, you can't. Well, what about Judy that did that day and she pulled from that? You know what I mean? That type of stuff, man.
I am Dina. I am an Amenzone trainer. Personally, I watch them work out, the types of workouts that we do at Amenzone, and they inspire me to help inspire them. So I really honestly feel like it's a full circle. We inspire each other. One of the things that when I see someone actually giving it their 100, which is the only thing that we expect at Amenzone, is it inspires me to be my best trainer. So if I have to go one-on-one with them at that point in time, that's what I'm gonna do. My absolute favorite inspirational quote from Amenzone is one that I learned early on at Amenzone. One of the first few times I walked through the door, it's not how you start, it's how you finish that matters.
My name is Julia Thompson and I am an Amenzone trainer. My favorite inspirational quote is by Gandhi. He said that you must be the change you wish to see in the world. If you want the world to be a happier place or a more positive place, then you must model positivity and happiness.
My name is Jamie Dunn and I'm an Amenzone trainer. How I personally inspire my clients to bring out the best in themselves is, first of all, I create classes that are intentionally challenging but appropriate for all levels. What I want to create is the ability for clients to come in and try something new, try something that they didn't think that they were maybe capable of, to push past a limit that they thought they had, with the end result being that I want them to walk out of the room feeling a tremendous sense of accomplishment and pride in what they just were able to achieve. I want them to have the same feeling as if they had just crossed the finish line to a race or conquered the summit of a mountain. It's just really important that they have that sense of pride and accomplishment, because that impacts other areas of their life, and ultimately that's what we're trying to do. During class, I don't accept anyone saying I can't. I do expect everyone to give 110%. I don't allow them time to think about what they're doing. We keep things moving. I always ask them to think about the reason why they walked in the door today, why they came into class. And I want them to use that reason to work hard and push towards that goal and turn that reason into a reality. One of my favorite quotes is, turn your can'ts into cans and your dreams into plans. And I really believe that. Ultimately, what I'm trying to do at the Amenzone and in every one of my classes is give people the opportunity to, change their lives and just feel like they're able to conquer the world. I want them to really leave being able to chase their dreams and go after anything. It's really easy to change someone on the outside and their physical appearance. It's harder to change what's going on in here. And I get the opportunity to do that each and every day I teach. And that's one of the things I love about being a trainer at the Amenzone. It's just impacting lives and making people feel like they can go out and conquer the world.
My name is Tanner Flesher and I am an Amenzone trainer. Honestly, I inspire them by bringing out their inside thoughts. When I motivate them before class, I really encourage them to find a place within themselves that they have passion about something, so that way when they're working out, it's not working out because they feel they have to, but they're working out without thinking about it because they're passionate about it. It's coming from their heart and their mind. I think that's the best way. My favorite quote would have to be, a leader leads out front with a flag, not behind with a whip. Guys, I always tell my clients, you gotta grab that flag and pave the road to success for the people behind you. Lead by example and get up front, take that flag and lead charge of the pack. Don't lead behind with the whip, guys, lead by example.
My name is Jana. I'm an Amenzone trainer. Being a client prior to training, I know what it takes to be pushed. I know what it takes to do the last push-up. So I try to inspire our clients and push them as much as they can. Our workouts are not just physical workouts. Yes, you will get a great workout, you will get a great body, but it's all mental. So it's not possible until you're done. And that's what I keep telling them. My favorite quote is, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
I'm Nick Durso, and I'm an Amenzone trainer. I inspire my members by first figuring out what their goals are, and second, we go step by step, figuring out, instead of leaping, we take steps each time. My favorite quote, those who don't leap will never fly.